Well, today's lesson is from Jeremiah chapters 27, 28, and 29, because they basically say all of the same thing, and the truths that we can apply to our lives are very clearly stated in those three chapters. We find that it's dated. It tells us in the early years of Zedekiah's reign in Judah. That would put it about 593. And then a little bit later in one of the passages it talks about the fourth year of his reign, which would put it down perhaps to 593 before Christ. And Zedekiah is the king, but he's really being warned because he's a bad king about the judgment that's coming through Babylon. And Jeremiah is trying to warn him. But there are a lot of false prophets telling Zedekiah and others in the nation that everything's going to be all right. Things are going to get better. And one of those is Hananiah. Hananiah says that within 2 years, everything that's been taken out of Jerusalem is going to be returned and everything is going to go back to normal. Everything's going to be just fine. Jeremiah says there's not a way in the world that's going to happen. Jeremiah has been wearing a stock around his neck, and it talks about the yoke that's coming upon Judah and Jerusalem. And Hananiah takes the yoke off of Jeremiah's neck and breaks it. But Jeremiah replaces it with a steel yoke, and of course Hananiah can't break that yoke. No more than can he speak for God when God hasn't spoken through him, as one of the false prophets of the day. And Jeremiah makes a prophecy, and his prophecy is that Hananiah is going to die within a couple of months before the year is out. And Hananiah has made a prophecy that within 2 years, Judah will be spared from all of the inconvenience it's had and won't be under the captivity of Babylon anymore. Well, the good thing about us looking backward is that as we just passed year 2020, we can have 2020 hindsight. Yes, all we have to do is go back and look and see that the siege of Jerusalem and Judah was at 586, and that it lasted all the way down to 516 BC. There were 70 years of captivity, just as Jeremiah said there would be. And Hananiah died before the year was out. You see, that's the good thing about God. God, when he speaks through true prophets who prophesy about his word and his ways, they'll be proven true. It may take time sometimes, but history will prove that the true prophets of God, the ones that really speak the words that God has given them to speak, they will prevail. And those that are false prophets will fail. And that's my thought for the day. God bless you and have a great day.